First, the highlights. Lagos State government describes education as bedrock of progressive society. 9 ministries to submit proposals to President Tinubu on job creation. On the foreign scene, Modi is set to take oath as India's Prime Minister for third term. And in sports, Nigeria's Georgia Obo wins debut in Ladies Professional Golf Association. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says education remains the bedrock of any progressive society and a foundation for a better future. Sanwo-Olu stated this at the opening ceremony of the Universal Basic Education Commission (UBEC) retreat for the Senate Committee on Education, Basic and Secondary. While declaring open the retreat organized by the Universal Basic Education Commission in Ikeja, the governor, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Bimbola Salu-Hunde, said the choice of the retreat theme, Basic Education Implementation in Nigeria, Issues, Challenges and Way Forward, was crucial to encapsulate an examination of the current state of basic education in Nigeria. He charged participants and resource persons to identify the hurdles in the challenges confronting basic education in Nigeria and propose better ways to further improve on it. He urged the esteemed members of the Senate Committee on Basic and Secondary Education and the Universal Basic Education Commission to engage in open discussions on the issues and challenges facing basic education, especially the issue of inadequate infrastructure. Also speaking at the event, the Executive Secretary, Universal Basic Education Commission, Hamid Boboyi, stressed the need to provide qualitative basic education in the overall interest of Nigerian children. As the 90-day amnesty period approved by the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for property owners and developers to obtain requisite building permits enters the second month, the Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority, LASPA, has intensified its advocacy, imploring more house owners to use the amnesty window to obtain their building permits. Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oluyinka Olumide, gave the advice during the commencement of a motorized campaign embarked upon by LASPA to different parts of the state, where they engaged the Gaussians and sensitized them on the need to access the amnesty opportunity. Olumide urged LASPA not to rest on its oars in ensuring that more house owners and developers benefit from the amnesty window, pointing out that the state government, under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, through the approval of the amnesty program, has again shown itself as a government with a human face. Also speaking, the general manager of LASPA, Kehinde Oshinaike, explained that the amnesty window was designed to ensure that buildings are constructed correctly and that the necessary fees for planning purposes are paid to the government. In a bid to significantly enhance legal literacy, the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy (LJLA) fellows have launched the Co-Law Simplifier app, which aims to make legal information more accessible to Lagos residents. Team A's project lead, Usman Adeniji, unveiled the app at a press briefing, describing the app as part of the fellows project designed to empower residents by providing easy access to legal information. Adeniji reaffirmed his team's dedication to reaching every corner of Lagos and encouraged public support for the initiative. As part of its activities, the Co-Laws team visited State Senior High School Alimosho and Alimosho Senior Grammar School to educate students on legal literacy. According to the Ministry of Justice, 70% of Lagos residents encountered legal issues in 2021, yet only 30% had access to legal information, thereby informing the urgent need for the Co-Laws app in a city of 26 million people. The app, available at www.ecolaws.com, features a user-friendly interface a comprehensive legal database, advanced search and filter options, and educational resources. And now to the rest of the stories. To sustain the economic drive of the federal government and expand the Nigerian economy for accelerated revenue and job creation, about 9 ministries will be submitting a fresh working policy document to the Federal Executive Council in the next 6 weeks. Minister of Art, Culture and Creative Economy, Anatu Musawa, said this while addressing newsmen in Abuja. According to reports, the plan will give an insight into how the administration seeks to address some of the many problems hindering the effective delivery of some of the economic reforms so far implemented by the current administration. The plan reportedly captured the federal government's 8 priority areas to stabilize the economy, and it is broken down into Agriculture and Food Security Subcommittee Plan, Energy Subcommittee Plan, Oil Energy Subcommittee Plan, Gas Energy Subcommittee Plan, Power, Health and Social Welfare Subcommittee Plan, and Business Support Subcommittee Plan. Organized labor has tackled state governors, accusing them of acting in bad faith towards the new minimum wage negotiations ongoing in the country. It will be recalled that the governors under the aegis of the Nigeria Governors Forum (NGF) rejected the proposed 60,000 naira minimum wage for Nigerian workers, saying the minimum wage was too high and not sustainable. The governors also said if the minimum wage is adopted, many states would allocate the entire Federal Account Allocation Committee funds to salaries, leaving no resources for developmental projects. Reacting, the organized labor faulted the NGF's position, saying every part of the new minimum wage agreement should be implemented and any of the state's governors who can't pay it should resign. And now to foreign news. India's Narendra Modi is set to be sworn in as the Prime Minister for a 3rd term in power, but alongside a set of allies with whom he has formed a coalition after his party failed to get a majority in the April-June election. The swearing-in ceremony will be held at the Presidential Palace in New Delhi today, while the Prime Minister is yet to announce who will be serving in his cabinet. Coalition members, especially the larger parties, are expected to have demanded concessions from Modi, including ministerial posts in the cabinet. In our sports, Nigeria's rising golf star Georgia Obo has secured 2 coveted exemptions into the Ladies Professional Golf Association (LPGA), marking a significant milestone in her budding career. Her first appearance will be at the Major LPGA Classic for Simply Give, running from June 13 to 16, followed by the Dow Championship at the end of June, from June 27 to 30. Obo's journey to these prestigious tournaments has been nothing short of inspiring. Her recent victory at the John Chippen National Women's Invitational not only showcased her exceptional skills, but also earned her the exemptions into these LPGA events. This win is a testament to her hard work, dedication, and the bright future that lies ahead. Just before we go, always slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration upgraded 2 higher institutions to universities? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has said that education remains the bedrock of any progressive society and a foundation for a better future. to sustain the economic drive of the federal government and expand the Nigerian economy for accelerated revenue and job creation. About 9 ministries will be submitting a fresh working policy document to the Federal Executive Council in the next 6 weeks. We also told you that India's Narendra Modi is set to be sworn in as the Prime Minister for a third term in power, but alongside a set of allies with whom he has formed a coalition after his party failed to get a majority in the April-June election. And in sports, Nigeria rising golf star Georgia Obo has secured 2 coveted exemptions into the Ladies Professional Golf Association (LPGA), marking a significant milestone in her budding career. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adeswa Ejoyoka. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon and happy Sunday.